Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again thank you for stopping by. So this is my next instalment of Project Performance. This is, as I say, part 2. We've got some upgrades that have arrived now, so we're going to fit those in this video. So I don't want to go into it, I want these videos to be quite short, but basically we've got a TT02B Neo Scorcher. Shout out to Christopher for the car. It came to me brand new. It's got a full bearing set in it. It's got the alloy prop shaft and cups, and it's got the alloy motor mount. So it's a superb base, and we're going to see how far we can take this car. It's not a Project Bling. It's not that. Every hop up that goes on is going to be a performance upgrade. And then once we get everything on, we're going to be running it, jumping it, doing all that good stuff. And it's basically just finding out what the weak parts are and then replace and upgrade and just see how good we can get this thing. I like the TT02B, I've got to be honest. So, since the last video when I was sort of introduced this, the only thing that's changed now are the wheels and tyres. It had some blue Stardish wheels on and the square spiked tyres. I've now sprayed those blue wheels black, and they've gone on my Top Force Black Edition just as a showpiece. These are the TD4 wheels that I didn't need because I put my own on. So I've pinched my DB02 Leonis dual block tyres, which I did for the running video of the TD4. So they're glued on now, and these are the wheels and tyres for this car. So that's all that's changed. In this video we have the front and back FRP shock towers to fit, which is a huge upgrade for this because there's so much flex on the plastic towers. But as an added bonus in this kit, you get the turnbuckle sets as well, so you can get rid of the plastic arms. So again, that's a huge upgrade. At the same time we're doing that, I'll just show you this quickly. When I was ordering bits, there was a carbon battery strap. It was like £4. Pointless, I know, but then I was thinking, well, it's got this big plastic numb thing on it, so we'll put that on as well. Not really an upgrade as such, but anyway. Now, as we get into the car, we're going to change the drive shafts. Now, the initial plan was to get rid of the gearbox out cups, go for universals all round. But what I did was, from Tony's Tamiya Parts, I ordered the gearbox joints for the TT02. So these are metal. To take out the plastic ones, put those in, and then obviously I can use UJs front and back. But then I ordered them, and then I was looking for UJs. Now, as far as I know, it's only the DFO3 universal joints that fit the TT02B. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But I was looking on eBay, and I couldn't see any sort of Tamiya TT02B universal shafts, if that makes sense. But I did come across these, and these were like £8 a pair. Now, I thought, what the hell for that price? So I just ordered them and then forgot about it. So, problem, but it's a good problem to have. Now, obviously, the proper stuff is these out cups are the same size as normal, as what Tamiya normally use. But if you know the TT02, you'll know that the kit comes with the plastic ones are a lot bigger. So the drive shafts that have turned up are the actual TT02B size of the large ones. So I thought, you know what, nevertheless, we can't use the cups with them, but we'll stick those in because, one, they're alloy, they are cheap, but it's a good thing to put in. We'll see how long they last. They might go pop, and then we'll replace with some Tamiya DFL3 ones. Plus the blue, so it's going to look kind of cool, although this is not a Project Bling. So we'll save those cups for a rainy day and see what happens with them. So it's not a lot in this video to get through, but once these bits are on, it's a massive step in the right direction to getting it upgraded. So next step, we'll bring the camera over, I'll show you the parts very closely and part numbers close up, and then we'll get them fitted. Right then, so as I say, Tamiya standard dual block tyres. These tyres come with foams. I think it's a great tyre personally. It's a bit of a must that you have to glue them onto the wheels though. They are a good tight fit, but because the foam's in there, they're always wanting to come off the trims of the wheel, so always best to glue them. So I'm happy with that. So the TT02B FRP front damper stay, you can get this in carbon, but it makes no difference to me, and that's the part number. Now, as I say, it's not just a tower, you get all the fixings and fittings for the shocks plus the turnbuckles, and that's a rear set and part number should you be interested. And then from Jazz Rider, as I say, I got the carbon battery strap. That's not an upgrade, but it's like £4 or £5. Now, drive shafts. So these are the ones that I bought. They're pretty heavy duty, to be honest. No part number for them. I just typed in TT02B drive shafts on eBay, and these came up. So I don't imagine them being any good, but who knows? We'll see. They're going to look cool anyway. And just if you are interested, the correct parts for the actual gearbox outcups are these. And obviously, if you're going to go down that route, you would need 2 pairs. So I'm going to hang on to them and see what happens. So first stage is we might as well start at the back end, and we'll get this tower on. So this is what you get for your money in the rear shock tower kit. So obviously it's FRP tower. As I say, you can get this in carbon for a little bit extra money. Wasn't worth it to me. Nice ball ends. You get all the spacers, screws, and the ball ends for the turnbuckles, and the turnbuckle shafts are there as well. And obviously full instructions. I should have said how much these were, and I can't remember. I got these upgrades from RC Jazz online, and I think each set was about, what was it? I think it was about 25 Canadian dollars. So you're probably looking at about 16, 17 pounds for each one, front and back, which I think is pretty good value, to be honest. Right, that's the first process. So you just build a tower up. That's obviously for the shocks at the back. And that's for your turnbuckle arms. And at the same time as you're doing that, you make a pair of turnbuckles up. Unfortunately, they haven't got the nut on there for adjustment. So you have to snip one off and turn it with your fingers for adjustment. But nevertheless, way better than plastic arms. Right, so that's the back end on, drive shafts are in, and that is superb. That is a really good upgrade. Now, where this used to flex, obviously it's absolutely solid. Now, obviously, as we go, we're going to change in the shocks soon and lots of other stuff, but I've sort of just put it back. I've even put the wing mount on the back, which I won't be using because this is getting a completely different body shell and wing setup on it. But nevertheless, I put it on. One other thing I wasn't aware of, it tells you the standard kits are just, the bottom of the shocks are just screwed in with spacers, whereas in this kit you get the ball ends to put on, so everything's just snap on with your thumb, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, that's so those drive shafts look really cool as well. Again, don't know how long they'll last, but anyway, so yeah, let's do exactly the same on the front. And that's the front on. A little bit more involved because obviously fitting the universal shafts, I had to take the hubs apart to get the shafts in. But yeah, that's all golden. All feels great. Looks pretty cool as well. It's a hell of an upgrade, that is. So what I'll do now, we'll just switch that battery strap over. And that's in, again, to keep emphasising, not an upgrade, but it's cool. Right, let's bang the wheels back on. Right, that's excellent. And we've gone for some red wheel nuts. Why wouldn't you? I thought blue would be too obvious. So, just a couple of things I've picked up on while I've been doing this stage of it. As we get into it more and more, I'm going to put some O-rings in the prop shaft cups because there is just too much play side to side on that. And the other thing I need to order, I want to order the blue, it doesn't have to be blue, but metal 12mm hexes, because I forgot to order those and it's just running the plastic ones. But all the changes I've made now, super cool. So we've now got full adjustment of camber front and back. Now you might have noticed I've still used the solid steering arms. In the next video when the steering upgrade comes, I'll be changing those to turnbuckles as well, and then we'll have full adjustment of toe in and toe out on the front, which is cool. And I've also noticed, because I've just sort of fitted it all back to the sort of Tamiya instructions, the ride height's gone way up at the back. It must have been lower down, but nevertheless we've got some fancy shocks going on this. So I would imagine that it's going to sit round about there. And once we've got the stance correct that we want with the new shocks on, and I'll use internal spacers to do that, then we'll have a look at the toe in, toe out and camber on all the wheels and get them set up correctly. But yeah, as for the first part, what was this? This is part 2 of the video. That's made a big upgrade. I'm happy with that. Right, so that's part 2 done. Really happy with that. Do you know what's really strange? And I know a lot of you guys watching this will understand this. I've worked on some really high-end Tamiya kits and other brands' kits, you know, building them from scratch. Expensive ones. This is just as much fun for me. And again, it's not about blinging it up. It's not that kind of project. I've done that many times. It's about actually thinking about it and adding bits that you know, or you at least hope, is going to improve the actual performance of the car. It's quite exciting. It's like, will these drive shafts fail at some point? Because we're going to run this on 2S and 3S when it's finished. You know, what's going to go pop? Is it going to be the diffs? What's going to be the weakest link in that chain? Anyway, I don't want these videos to last too long. So on part 3, whenever that is, we're waiting for the TT02B shocks to turn up, the alloy steering arms to turn up, and that'll allow us to change the steering into turnbuckles as well. So anyway, that's not turned up yet. So my friends, thanks so much for watching. It's honestly massively appreciated. I forgot I say this all the time. I must have said this 700 times. If this is the first time you've come across one of my videos, if you could please give it a thumbs up, not a down, an up, and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell for our weekly videos. That'd be absolutely awesome. So as always, my friends, the Tamiya TT02B Project Performance. Happy I see.